Hello, Stampers! I'm Dina Lanzendorf with Ink and with Dink, and welcome to my Facebook Live Wednesday. So today, what I wanted to share with you, since it is July, is a little bit of Christmas in July. So we recently had my Cardinal Stampers team meeting, and every month at our meeting we do a card swap. And so this month our theme was Christmas in July. So basically, since the holiday catalog is not live yet, everyone had to use current Christmas stamp sets that are in the current annual catalog. So it's all stuff that you can get right now, of the samples of the swaps that I'm going to be showing you. So I just thought I would share them with you since it is still July, in case you want to get an early start on your Christmas cards. So are you ready to see them? So I'm going to get you turned around here. Get my phone in its place here. All right, so it seems like our card swaps really focused around two main stamp sets, which you'll see as I go through them. And it was really kind of funny how people seem to have very similar tastes to each other. But all the cards were totally different, and they were great. The team really stepped it up this month, and the cards were super. So are you ready? All right, so this is, and you know what? I'm going to grab my annual catalog and just open up quickly to the holiday sets so that I can tell you the names of the sets as I come across them. So in the catalog, they start on page 68 of the catalog, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets in the catalog. Okay, so I guess that's why they all seem to to hover around the same sets. So all right, so this first one is the stamp set that I think is just absolutely adorable. It's called Lots of Cheer, and it has this fun little stackable box snowman, which is absolutely the cutest thing. And she did this card with that. She sponged the edges as she tore the cardstock, and then used the dies, which are my favorite new dies out of the catalog. Let me show you those real fast too. They have a stamp set that they coordinate with, and I just love them. So if you look in the catalog down here at the bottom of page 197, it is Word Wishes. And if you get up here a little bit where you can see it, it is all the holidays. Okay, so this will be great for scrapbooking, any kind of cards like what I'm going to show you where you want the holidays on there. Super, super cute, and that coordinates with a stamp set that is on page 17, which is called A Wish for Everything. And it has the words to go along with the holiday dies, but it also has the holidays as stamp sets. So you can kind of go back and forth, mix and match, add things together. It's really a super cute bundle in the catalog. So anyway, that is what was used for the Merry Christmas. And oh no, there's no name on this one. Super cute. It's got some, if you can kind of see that, it's got some snowflakes that have been embossed in white embossing powder on the background. And she just colored the snowman on here. So super cute card. Sorry, I don't know whose it was. This one is, I love this stamp set, and I'm so glad it carried over. And that is on page 70 of the catalog. It's called Making Christmas Bright. And it really is a fun stamp set and has a coordinating punch. So this turned out to be a cute card. And there's no name on this one either, but I know Lisa made this one because she brought it over to me. So this is a beautiful card using the Dashing Deer stamp set and coordinating framelits. And if you can kind of see back here, it's reflecting off my light. This is some glossy black cardstock that's in the catalog right now. So super cute. It's got the rhinestones, the red, and then also the clear rhinestones on the front. And Jerry made this one. Such a pretty card, very elegant looking. Here's another card using the Dashing Deer stamp set and the coordinating framelits. I love all the silver on this card. I think it really stands out and is gorgeous. And that one's by Debbie Hartnett. Here's another card using the same stamp set and dies, and again the silver. And this one's with the tufted embossing folder over the foil paper. So very elegant looking, very pretty. Don't know who made this one. Here is another one using the same suite with the framelits. Love all the metallic stuff with the reindeer. They're so pretty. They really make things stand out. This one's by Mary. And then here's one that uses a different stamp set. This is the Winter Woods stamp set that was in the holiday catalog last year. Gorgeous stamp set. I really like it. And you can kind of see there's a little bit of shimmer on the trees. Looks like she used Wink of Stella on the trees. Okay, and Laura made that card. Here is the Stacking Snowman again. She just colored it with the markers, and that was by Dina. Here is the Winter Woods again. It just really is an elegant stamp set. It's very pretty. I like it in the blues, very non-traditional, but it's a beautiful card. And this one was by Sheila. Here is framelits again that say Merry Christmas, only this is from a different set. This was from the set that was in the holiday catalog last year. And I'm trying to look real fast to see what the name of the framelits are. They are right here called Merry Christmas, and that is on page 194 of the catalog. And it coordinates with the Merry Christmas to All stamp set. So really pretty. I love the writing on this one. It's very pretty. And that was by Anne. And this is that stackable snowman again. Now you see we kind of have a theme going with the deer and the snowman. Pretty card. She did a lot of sponging around the edges, but don't know who she is because she didn't put her name on it. Here is the Stacking Snowman again. Love this metallic edged ribbon on here. It really is pretty, and I love the gingham paper in the back. Very pretty. Oh, another one with no name. And this one was the biggest hit of all of them because we thought it was super cute with the dinosaurs, making it into a Christmas card. Super, super cute. Lynn made this one, and she said the hats were really fun, the first couple, and then when she had to cut out all those hats, that got really, really old. But she used the holiday word dice too on that one, so I thought that was really cute. And finally, this was the card that I did. Now, this is not going to be a stamp set that you will recognize from the catalog because I actually was able to use one of the stamp sets from the upcoming holiday catalog since I got a lot of product while I was on the trip. So I just want to show you quickly. It was a very fast card to make, so I just wanted to sit down and show you really quickly how to make this card. Now I can remember, I don't remember if it was last year, 2 years ago, they had the Christmas ornament stamp set and then the very intricate dies that went with it. And they were ringing. But this actually has punches to coordinate with it. So it is a whole lot easier to use. So the name of the stamp set that's going to be in the upcoming holiday catalog is the Christmas Gleaming stamp set. And it's got 3 different ornaments on it that are very detailed, very intricate. Okay, but it also has coordinating punches. So it's going to be a little easier to use than all the dies were. Plus, more people are going to be able to use this, especially if you don't have a big shot. Okay. So what I want to do with this is we're going to start off with a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock that measures 8.5 by 5.5. We're simply going to take it, fold it in half to make our card base. Be sure and use a bone folder to make it nice and crisp, and then we're going to set that aside. Then I'm going to take a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 5.25 by 4. And I am going to use real red for my ornaments. Now, when I'm planning out a card that's going to have any kind of designer series paper on it, I always get my designer series paper and choose it first. The main reason for that is on the back of your packets of paper, they always list the colors that are in the designer series paper so that you can coordinate everything with it. So in this particular package that I'm using, which is the Tool Tiding Designer Series paper, the colors are Garden Green and Real Red. So that is why I picked to stamp my ornaments in Real Red. So I'm just going to take my ornament, and I know when I did this that I want this one to stand out, to pop, so I want it in a good place to be able to do that. So that is the first ornament that I stamp, is that one right there. Okay, then it's super easy to look through it and stamp the other ones going up the row, and then do the same thing coming down. And I just kind of work them all around that first one that I did, like that. Okay, then I'm going to take a piece of scrap white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp another ornament because he's the one that we're going to punch out. Okay. So I'm just going to take my ornament punch, slide my cardstock in there, get it centered up just right, and we're going to punch him out. Okay? Now, when I put him on my card, I do want him to pop. So we're going to turn him over, use a couple of our dimensionals. Pick the backings off of him, and then he is ready to pop on there just like that. Okay, now I have the Merry Christmas here that I stamped. So with the green, I want to use the Garden Green because I know that is the other color that is in my designer series paper. So I'm just going to open that stamp set, or that stamp pad, pull out my stamp, and I'm just going to stamp him down like that. Okay, now no punch for him, unfortunately, but luckily it is just straight lines. So I'm going to cut him out. Now when I cut pieces out, fussy cut, I always leave a thin white line around it. That way you've got a little bit of play if you're not a super straight cutter. If you try to cut right on the edge of the stamped image, it's always going to show if you alter even just the slightest little bit. So I always try to leave a little bit of white on there. Okay, now for this layer here, that is just a piece of the designer series paper. So it is a 1/2 inch by 2.5 inches. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to flag the end. So up the middle, and then from both corners up to where I cut. Just going to use some adhesive. Put him down here a little bit. I'm going to take this little one. I want to get some mini dimensionals. They are perfect size for things like this. Pop those on there. Take our backings off. And then he is ready to just overlap a little bit, right like that. Okay. Now we're ready to put it on our card front. So we're just going to take our snail, put it along all 4 edges, bring our card front back, and then he is ready to go down just like that. And there you go. There was a super fast, easy Christmas card. I do think it's very elegant though. I like it. I like the way it looks. And so if you have any questions about this, please let me know. I'm going to do a little thing this week. If you share my live, okay, which I will turn it into a video, so it will be shareable. If you share my live, I'll send out one of these cards to you, and I won't write in it or anything, so you can use it as one of your Christmas cards. And I'll do that probably this time next Wednesday. If you can share it before then I will do a drawing and send out one of these cards. So remember, if you're going to place an order with me in July, be sure and use this host code, and I will be sending out a free gift to anyone who does so. Thanks for watching.